everyone, welcome to our wellness video. For today, I would like to share with you what is the proper way of drinking water. We have been hearing a lot of nutritional tips and health advices that water is essential for our well-being. Water helps absorb the nutrients. It hydrates our body. It helps our body and our organs to function properly, and also water helps with the cellular activity level. However, if we are drinking water in a wrong way, then we can get more harm rather than getting its benefits, such as migraines, allergies, inflammation, joint pains, skin allergies, seizures, and also can cause heart and kidney damage in the long term. So what is the proper way of drinking water? First is drink your water 30 minutes before and after the meals. Well, not really necessarily 30 minutes, but the idea here is to not drink water while eating. So put a gap in between the meals. It is because when we are chewing our food, the saliva is creating an enzyme that is helpful for our digestion. However, with the water on it, it dilutes the saliva. It loses the ability to put the enzymes on its work. And what happens is when it reaches to our digestive system, now the food gets rotten. It gets fermented because it is not really concentrated with those enzymes because of this water. So it dilutes, it ferments, and it causes bloating, indigestion, acidity, and also stomach cramps. So that's why even though you're eating properly, eating healthy food, but if you are really drinking water while eating, you are not absorbing and you're not digesting the food properly. Second is if you are gulping down the water. The proper absorption of water is to just drink your water in small amounts frequently. Just imagine if you are trying to water your plants. You put the whole pail of water, the whole thing in the plants, and then you just see that all of those excess water are all flushed out. It's the same thing. The body only absorbs the water in a small amount, but all of those excess will make us have this imbalance of our electrolytes. And also, when we have a lot of water, it dilutes the saliva. And this saliva helps our body to be in an alkaline environment. And if we have a lot of water diluting all this saliva, we make our body acidic. Third is drinking chilled water. After a long run or after we went out for an activity outside, our tendency is to get chilled water from our fridge just to feel like it can freshen us up. However, it can cause our blood vessels to narrow down. We call it vasoconstriction. It is the narrowing of the blood vessels which constricts our circulation. And when it happens, it can cause high blood pressure, it can cause stroke, and in the long run, it can cause us damage of the heart. And also, the proper way to drink water is in a lukewarm body temperature. It is because when the body feels that there is a cold or cold water, instead of absorbing it, it resists because it is not in the right temperature. It fights against the coldness of the water. So instead of absorbing it, it causes inflammation. And if you really want to drink cold or cool water, if you have an earthen pot, you can just keep your water there. Keep it in a room temperature. It will keep your water in a cool temperature even for a long time. And the good thing is it also clears up all the impurities. So try to drink your water in a room temperature or use the earthen pot. It's like the fourth thing is also water dilutes our electrolytes. So if we are drinking a lot of water, we are losing or we are flushing out all of those electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, and bicarbonate. These are electrolytes that is needed by the body. It is because muscles receive all of those electric currents that needed for its movement. So if we have these deficiencies of electrolytes, the muscles are not getting the signals for it to move, and that is why we feel the crampness, we feel lethargic, the fatigue, and it is because we are not getting this electric current that is provided by the electrolytes, because these electrolytes are needed, they need water to activate. So with this loss of electrolytes, we are having this muscle imbalances and weaknesses. And lastly, if we are drinking water while we are moving, if we are in a current, for example, in our workout, or we are outside walking, running, and we're drinking water, we don't absorb the water. It is because water is easily absorbed when we are in a parasympathetic mode. We have a sympathetic mode, which is the stress, flight response, and the parasympathetic mode is the digest and feed response. If we are drinking water while we are moving, we are not absorbing it. It is because the body is in a current situation of moving, of a movement, of an action. It it is performing its functions. So if we are drinking water, they don't absorb the water while doing their functions. They absorb the water after. So it's properly to just drink your water or sip your water while working out, then drink the water or hydrate it after the workout. So I hope, friends, this helps you on how to drink water properly, and don't always drink water in a proper amount, and it's always a sense of balance. So in every kind of food, water, meals, choices of food, anything in excess will give us harm rather than reap its benefits. So for today, friends, I'm sending you all the peace, love, happiness, and always stay healthy, people. Bye, everyone.